reaction to Jeremiah chapters 40 through 44. And this kind of gives the close to the story of Jeremiah and how kind of the sad end to the destruction of Jerusalem. And it was interesting to me because this kind of furthers what I talked about in my last video, how Jeremiah continually was faithful, yet no results. No one listened to Jeremiah in spite of him continuing to share the message of God and the message of faithfulness. And it's interesting to me that this reading today was coupled with the 23rd Psalm, because Jeremiah, kind of the last part, he's in Egypt and they shouldn't have gone to Egypt, and he says we don't need to go to Egypt, and he's kind of taken there, maybe even against his will, but he's in Egypt, and then he's telling the people in Egypt, hey, stop this idolatry, stop this practice of baking cakes and burning incense to the Queen of Heaven, and the people just come back with a completely rebellious answer, and his words seem to be completely ignored, and maybe it was discouraging to him. I can't imagine what it would have been like for Jeremiah in this situation. And the 23rd Psalm says, even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will not be afraid. And I imagine there were so many times in Jeremiah's life where he felt like he was walking through the valley of the shadow of death. And I wonder if he was reflecting on David's words here as he's going through this difficult time. Really, Jeremiah and maybe his scribe were the only faithful people that we know of being left in this story. I mean, Jeremiah is repeatedly praying to God and speaking on the behalf of God and having prophecies that he's sharing with people, and they're constantly ignored. And in fact, people are rebellious and are like, no, we're going to do the opposite. And I think life can be difficult, and maybe there are times where you feel like everything is going poorly. Remember the story of Jeremiah, and remember the 23rd Psalm, that the Lord is the one who cares for us and he gives us all we need. May we have faith and trust in that as we read Scripture.